If you could do absolutely anything that is possible and doable, what would that be? What would that be? Have you ever asked yourself that? Hey, it's Lenny Wennerstrom with you, and every single time I am here to help you to find your purpose, and every single day that I show up for you, which is every single day, might be a day late, but I'm always here for every single day. So today is, where are we today? Today is July 12th. It's day 194, 172 days left in 2024, and we are 53.01% complete with the year. So July 12th is today. So here it is. Oh, and what am I doing? I'm reading a passage from Dr. Shad Helmstedter's book, 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk for Finding Your Purpose. It's getting a little bit dark out here, so hopefully the neighbor doesn't have his little saw going, and we'll see how we can move through this with the traffic and all of that good stuff. I'm at my daughter's home, and it is just absolutely, the lights have turned on. It's gorgeous. It's very lush and pretty, and it's just really an oasis here in this backyard. I love it. It's so pleasant. There is a lot of traffic here behind. So anyway, okay, so July 12th, if I could do anything that I wanted to do that is possible and doable, what would it be? I love these questions. I love these questions. When you sit with yourself and ask yourself these questions and you actually answer them, it's very, very powerful. Now, I haven't finished reading it, so let me finish the rest of the passage. Without the limitations of self-doubt or disbelief, what could I accomplish? Okay, let's spin that around. If you could do anything that you wanted to do that is possible and doable, what would it be? Without the limitations of self-doubt or disbelief, what could you accomplish? What could you accomplish? These are just very, very powerful questions to ask yourself. And one of the things that where you could be your own life coach, you could take those two questions and you could turn on your phone. I was going to get my phone to show you, but it's up here. I'm recording on it. But you could take your phone and turn it on to record yourself with that conversation and ask yourself these questions. Ask yourself and then listen to your answers. Just take a moment and go deep and just be with yourself and allow that higher self that you can say, if you could do anything that you wanted to do that is possible and doable, and say your name, what would it be? Ask yourself that. And then without the limitations of self-doubt or disbelief, believing in yourself, like without those limitations, what could you accomplish? I'll tell you right now, absolutely anything. The only thing that is stopping you, that is holding you back, are your mental programs of self-doubt and disbelief in self, distrust in self, because low self-esteem, all of those things, and which is why I'm constantly encouraging you to get the self-talk app, to download that and start listening to Dr. Shad's self-talk language. Because it is a language. It's like any other language, French, Spanish, German, Croatian, it doesn't matter. Creole, whatever the language is, that it is a language. And it's a language to your brain to replace, because it is replacing. You got, with those programs that are there, the 77% that are negative, that are limiting, that are sabotaging you, they're counterproductive, they're even harmful for you. These, for all of us, 77%. That's what researchers tell us, that 77% or more are programs that all of us are running that are negative, that we are getting, we've gotten from since we were first born, that, of limitation. And so if you could just clear the table of all limitation and lack of belief in self, and if you could start putting those, just replacing those programs with from Dr. Shad's, start listening to that. I mean, can you imagine, you get 30 days free. Can you imagine what you could do in 31 days? Because researchers also tell us that it takes about 21 days to change a habit. And the more I look into this, it's more like 21 days to start breaking up these programs and start replacing them with programs that are actually good for you, that you are putting in with, like, it doesn't matter what it is, but it's 21 days. You're just doing it. It starts breaking down the programs, the old programs, and you start replacing them with something that is good for you, like a habit that you want to do, like going to the gym every day, or eating, drinking warm water every morning, or whatever it is that works for you. You're replacing the not wanting to do something, or you not working out, choosing different choices that aren't serving you with choices of things that are serving you. So you're replacing them. So okay, so it is July 12th. I'm going to read that one more time. If you could do, like, from your higher self asking you, and hopefully you'll take a moment and do this for yourself. If you could do anything that you wanted to do that is possible and doable, what would it be? Without the limitations of self-doubt or disbelief, what could you accomplish? What could you accomplish? Ask yourself that. That's your higher self asking you. So, and now I'll just read it the way it is in Dr. Shad's book. If I could do anything that I wanted to do that is possible and doable, what would it be? Without the limitations of self-doubt or disbelief, what could I accomplish? What could you accomplish? I'm telling you, you could do, be, change, create absolutely anything. You could have absolutely anything. Always, always. And I talk about active goal setting all the time because that's what I teach in my coaching. If you want to work with me, all you have to do is email me at lenny@lennymotivates.com and just put winner in the subject line or anywhere in the body, and let you know that I will help you to change your mental programs permanently. I will this self-talk app will do that. There are other things that we can do together, changing those mental programs, making sure you concentrate and focus on the right goals that you go for. You create the right goals for yourself. It takes just as long to get to a wrong goal as it does to a right one, and probably longer because it doesn't feel right for you. Like, you just think about it, like, I always use the example of, I want to have $1 million. Like, I'm going to earn $1 million. Okay, well, where are you going to start? Because you have to take steps, and you've got steps until you get there. Like, here you are now, here's the $1 million, right? And you got all these steps to get there till you get here. So every week you move towards that goal, and it's got to be realistic. Like, how are you going to get there? And so it's really interesting when you do this active goal setting and creating these goals that actually help you to get where you want to go, need to go, want to go. You don't really need to go anywhere, but where you want to go. So that's another thing that I help you in life coaching. I help with these key concepts that successful people use, and like determination, thinking outside the box. I mean, there's so many. Prioritizing. These are things that you use that help you to move yourself forward. Goal setting is another one. There's so many of them that really help you to find success in every single area of your life. And when you change your thinking from negative to positive thinking, it really helps you to. And it's not positive thinking. It's positive reprogramming. Though it's not like affirmations. It's not like, oh, just be positive, think positive. No. You literally are rewiring your brain with positive programs that your brain just starts working on to help you to get where you want to go, so that you can have success in every single area of your life. So if you want to work with me, all you got to do is email me, lenny@lennymotivates.com, and put winner anywhere in the subject. So I hope that has been amazing for you. In the description, I always have the app where you get 30 days free, Dr. Shad Helmstetter's app. And I really hope that you will consider downloading that, because one, I won't coach anyone that is not using that app, because I coached for many years. I coached in health, and I literally stopped. I didn't have the knowledge that I have today, and understanding about the brain, that these programs, the people, they would have some success, they would go forward, they would hydrate, they would get health. I was a health coach, and and they would have some success, but then they'd always go back to to just eating too much or not hydrating, feeling guilty about not having done what said they were going to do, not going to the gym because life got in the way and all this kind of stuff. One, I didn't understand the power of this active goal setting that I have learned, and how key it is to reaching your goals easily if they're important to you, and placing your focus and putting your energy on that. And I also didn't understand. I've studied neuroplasticity for a lot of the brain and neuroplasticity because it's been I love it. It's like one of these things I geek out on. It's like the brain. It's so amazing. And but I did not understand that you have these programs, and 77% of them are negative. Over 90%. And if you listen to other researchers or people in neuroscience, they'll say up to 95% of your subconscious programs are negative, and they're stopping you and holding you back. So you've got the conscious and the subconscious. We have a lot of things that are holding us back and telling us we're not good enough, we're not worthy, we're not strong enough, we're not tall enough, we don't have enough money. Other people there's rich people and they were born with a silver spoon. We can never get there. We don't have the smarts. We're not smart enough. We're not, it's like lack. We're always coming from, so many of us come from a place of lack, and I include myself because I'm still also working on my own programs. But I'm just so, with listening to Dr. Shad's language, it's so transformational and so quick. It's, my clients, they just, it's not that we don't have our challenges. We're here on planet Earth. There's a reason why we're here, right? Our mission, of course, our purpose, and that's what we talk a lot about here. That's why I'm on this channel. It's a really big part of it is helping you to find your purpose, because that gives you meaning, it gives you direction. Yet these programs that we're running, they really do stop us. And when we understand the power of neuroplasticity, that this brain, we control it. It does not control us. We control it. These are the programs. If we understand that, we can change we can replace through repetition, because neuroplasticity, that is one of the rules. You got to repeat. You need to be mindful of it. You need to monitor your self-talk. You need to edit that self-talk and change that self-talk. And this is a way to do it. You got to replace it with something. And you replace it with these positive programs. So very, very powerful. You're very, very powerful. And this, I'm talking about the human experience, as I teach practical spirituality, the spiritual journey, and the human experience. This is the part of the human experience. This is the planet Earth, the brain. That when you get your self-talk from the negative to the positive, and to believing in yourself and understanding who and what you really are, and having that power that you get to change your programs, it's absolutely mind-blowing. And you start and you do it more and more and more. And I'm speaking from experience because my life has changed significantly. I could right now, if you've been following me, hubby's still he's now out of the ICU. So he's out of the intensive care unit as of last night, and into just the regular floor. So in being cared for. But we could look at that. I could look at that, and people could say, "Man, that's so difficult. That's so," and it is challenging. It is challenging. But I'm telling you, that self-talk has totally transformed the way I look at things. And it has helped me to know that I can get through this, that I've got it. I'm a problem solver. I am a creator. I know exactly who I am, and I know that it is up to me to keep my wits about me as I move through this, and that I'm good. Like, I can keep my attitude up rather than feeling like so depressed or worried or concerned. Like, literally, there is a program, and I'm not talking about the mental programs. I'm talking about in Dr. Shad's his self-talk app. In there, there's a program for worry, fear, worry, depression, and I forget what the other part. But it's for worry and depression. Oh, stress, worry, and depression. And that you listen to that and it's like, I got it. Like, winners, we think differently, and you're a winner and I'm a winner, and we think differently. We don't fall into the programs or the stories that we're unable to cope or figure things out. We got it. We are here having an experience. Now I'm bringing a little bit of the spiritual journey into that, my practical spirituality, but we are here for a reason. And that self-talk is so powerful. We lift ourselves, we motivate ourselves, we figure things out, we see options rather than thinking, oh, it's all over, this is horrible, and I'm just too tired, I don't know if I can handle this. And we don't go that way. And when I say we, I'm including you. When we think, we know that we are the creators of our own life, our own reality, and we decide to be winners and think differently and think positively. And it's not just thinking positively. We are listening to that self-talk. We are rewiring our brain that gives us the power to know that we can make anything happen, problem solve, think about things that, rather than being like, it's over, and this is so difficult and I'm too tired tonight, and there's just like, there's no way I can even get up today, or I mean, there's just so many things. It's like, let's figure this out. Like, what else? Because like figuring out the business and knowing not parts that I don't know about, and running that, and having to be at the hospital, and having to take care of the puppies and figure out what's going on. And it's like, boom, boom, boom. There's so many things that are needing, that are necessary on planet Earth, that are needing my attention. And so it's got to be like, what is it that I'm going to do? Like, I'm going to figure this out. And you are that as well. So rather than just letting that stress, worry, and depression like just bowl us over, no, we think differently. We come from a different place of can do. We can do it. And that self-talk. So this book is filled with those kinds of phrases, but it's that app that specifically speaks to that and tells our brain, we are the ones controlling the brain and saying, this is how I do it. This is how you're going to help me to do this, to come out and have success in this and every single area of my life. And it doesn't matter what it is. So I'll read this one last time, because I hope that I really hope that, like, if you're looking to really grow, and you would like to hire me as your coach, you can excel much more quickly with this, in just rather than just listening to the self-talk. But the self-talk app itself is very, very powerful, and I wouldn't be coaching you anyway if you were not listening to it and rewiring your brain. So between the two, it's super, super powerful, and can shift you into a space of creating that success in every single of your area of your life pretty quickly, because I help you to set goals and the right goals and all of that. So please share this. If this is a video that might help someone, then please share it. I'd really love to grow this channel and get this message that we are all unlimited. We can do, be, change, have, create absolutely anything. And I'm speaking to you. You can do, be, create, change, have absolutely anything. You can become anything. You are unlimited. That is the message I'm trying to get out to the world. And when we change our brains on planet Earth, when we change our self-talk to positive, it really is such a shift in the success that we create success in every single area of our lives. And it helps us get through the most difficult of times. It helps us celebrate even more. It keeps us even keeled, but still finding the joy, living in a higher frequency of gratitude and happiness. And even in the worst of times, to be able to move forward and have good good thinking skills, good just creative skills, solution oriented, rather than thinking, there are no options, because there are always options. There are always options, always. Okay, so it's getting really dark. It is really dark. So I hope that you have the most amazing Beautimus evening, and we will see you tomorrow. I do believe in you. Absolutely, I believe in you. You can do this. You can find your purpose. You can activate your purpose if you've already found it. You can move into it. You can do absolutely anything. Your purpose is what guides you. It is your mission here on planet Earth, and you can, having that is going to give you your direction in life. It is like the boat with the amazing rudder. So you just go whoop, exactly where you want to go. I love you so very, very much. As always, shining my light to brighten yours. See you tomorrow. Ciao.